When we're gonna find the radius of this arc here, we're gonna use our old Greek friend Pythagoras, or what you call him in English. But that's how we do it. If you want to see how it's done, you can let me know in the comments. I'll just give you the formula. But we have to have this distance here, and it's 130 millimeters, and then the distance from this line between these 2 points and down here, and the line between these 2 points here and there and everywhere. $40 millimeters. 130, I think it's called the chord. 130 millimeters and 40 millimeters from the chord to the top or bottom of the arc here. That's what we need. Then we can calculate the radius. And if you want to know how, then just let me know in the comments. Pythagoras thought he had found this very fine relation between the sides of but he was wrong. The Babylonians were several hundred years before him, but they just didn't know what they had found. Let's see how we can calculate this radius we are looking for. Here we have the cast area on my saddle, and we took some measurement, but because I wanna make a formula first, then we have to use some letters instead. Let's call this distance C for chord, and this distance here H for height. And we can calculate this radius, which is this one here, big R, the radius in this arc here. Then R is calculated this way. If we do that, we have to insert the things we measured over there, and I measured 40 millimeters. Then we have 130 squared plus 8 times 40, that's 320. That's 1600 times 4, and if we are going to calculate that, then we say this number plus 6400 divided by 320, 72.8 millimeters. That's 73 millimeters. That's how the radius is calculated. I have my round table hooked up in my little crane, and gonna move it to the mill. My back can't manage to pick it up all the time, so I made this crane. just some gear motors, one gear motor placed up there, and what we here in Denmark calls a cat running on this I-beam, and then I can just move it by pushing the object in the hoist. And then I just have to lower it again. And place it, fasten it with some screws. Now I centered in the first place I centered the rotary table under the spindle. And then I mounted the bracket and found out where the center of the arc should be, and then focused this underneath the spindle too. Then I moved the radius 73 millimeters this way, and now I will turn the rotary table 90 degrees, or whenever I get to the edge here, and then go back and take the curve the other way. And I have squared this way and this way too. So I think it should be right, just as it is now. But let's see, calculations. In order to be able to make conventional milling, I was forced to take out the cutter and then turn the rotary table and mount the cutter again, so I can cut from this side here. I think it looks very nice. It is. I think that's nice. Now I think I'll give it a whack in the sandblaster to make it smooth and nice to look at. And it looks fine here too. If you go down here, you can align it with a circle from the cast area down there. Now I've drilled some 4mm pilot holes here and fastened the bracket with this clamp and placed a 2mm plastic piece underneath here, so I'm sure that the bracket clears the cross slide. And then I'll drill a pilot hole through into this saddle, and then afterwards through hole in the bracket and 10mm threading in the saddle. So let's start. That's it. The pilot holes are there. So now we can switch to the big drills. Now I've sunblasted it and give it a little oil. Let's see how it fits.
Ved Taxas 50 års jubilæumsfest tilbage i 1959 som højtærede jubilarer, taxafolk og taxatricer, kære lyttere. Det er sjældent lige oven i hinanden at kunne fejre 2 så celebre jubilæer inden for dyreriget. I søndags ønskede vi Zoologisk Have tillykke med de 100 år, og i dag på Taxas 50-årsdag kan vi gratulere sølvkaninen.
These through holes are a little small, but better small than big.
Og når det har været nødvendigt at opkalde nogle af chaufførerne efter vadefuglene, så er det fordi man ikke kan have, at der er 200, der hedder Hansen. Det kunne de kunderne den tro, at de var kommet op og køre med statsministeren, og han har ikke fået sit førerbevis endnu. Ifølge aktuelt får han det eventuelt snart.
Maybe a little washer there too. Yeah, that's good. There's no problem with instability here. And when it's fitting like this, I think I'll try to mill this surface here so that it's parallel with this, or maybe the aluminium here. Just mill it with a little angle so that the aluminium is straight up in the air. Yeah. Now I'm stalling this project till I have casted this part here. Thanks for watching.